No limit. Let y'all have it for a minute. We want it back.
Like that takes no skill at all.
Hit the dance floor, boy, yeah. No limit. Let y'all have it for a minute. But we want it back for the next 5 years. Hit the dance floor, boy, yeah. No limit. Let y'all have it for a minute. But we want it back for the next. Let y'all have it for a minute. But we want it back for the next 5 years.
Like that takes no skill at all.
No limit. Let y'all have it for a minute. But we want it back for the next 5 years. Hit the dance floor, boy, yeah. No limit. Let y'all have it for a minute. But we want it back for the next 5 years. Hit the dance floor, boy, yeah.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Young Sizzle here, and it's just a few things I want to go over with you guys here today in today's video. So many changes have happened in the last couple of days, some good, some bad, some people love, some people hate, and I just wanted to go over these things and why I believe some of these things will put some people right back in the my player builder, man, you know, looking for a new build. But before we get into it, man, I just want to remind you guys, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button for me, even consider subscribing. It would help me out a ton, and I really would appreciate it. Okay, and the first thing I want to talk to you guys about today is the left-right cheese and how it has the community so just like divided, and most of them are pretty pissed off. But to me, I wanted to change. I'm all for the change because it just seemed like it created a bit more of a balance now. Like, you know, like I said before in my past videos, and the offense before, they didn't really have no game plan. Like, everybody who linked up on a random, or you walked in the old gym, it's like it's the same game plan. If you the guard, you know run left right. I'm gonna set a pick until you get open. So it really wasn't like a plan, like a game plan. It's just they all came out doing the same thing. Now you have to kind of have a plan. You have to be a little bit more skilled with the right stick, and get your separation now. So I was all for the change, but for some people, some creators, content creators, some are, pretty much they didn't voice their opinion, and a lot of them are a bit pissed off. But to me, I feel like if you wasn't using the exploit, that this is not gonna phase you. If you really skilled, which I have played with some people who skilled who don't use the left-right cheese advantage. If you skilled, it's gonna show. Like this little minor patch, it won't affect you. But if you was one of those casuals that came out here looking to exploit something, yeah, this is definitely gonna change you. It's gonna put you right back in that builder. And I believe that's what 2K wants to happen anyway. Every season, I believe they want to change something or do something new to where it makes a player consider creating a new build. That's more VC. That's more money for them. But to me, like I said, I think we definitely needed this patch. It's all for the good. It's helped create a little balance. A little bit more fairness. And if you wasn't exploiting, like I said, this won't affect you. Your skills are gonna show. You're gonna be all right. Which brings me to the topic of my video, is how to guard this left-right cheese after patch, because it's still gonna be out here. So, but what I like to do is, especially with the smaller defenders that that they're just trying to use the speed, I like to force them to the aside, especially the corners or towards another help defender. I like to make them choose a side and make them stick to it. And it just kind of force them into mistakes, forcing them to passing the ball, getting the ball out their hand. And what you can see in some of these clips here, I like to just make them pick a side. And if I'm on if I'm in a corner, like on another player just sitting in the corner, I like to hedge defense, like just act like I'm gonna step up and get back to my guy. I like to. It's like you can see right here, he's running back and forth. I'm going to act like I'm going to step up on it, and I'm going to get back and just force them to make another play. Like force him to get the ball out of his hand and let somebody else make a play. And trust me, the game is just much more enjoyable like this. Like, it feels more like a team effort on the offensive side now, instead of just watching one person run left, right all day until, you know, you can't keep up and they just hit a three. Like, it's like the whole team wasn't really involved in that. It's just one guy. Like now, you know, it's gonna feel much more like a team effort. You can tell it was a problem when, you know, your big come down and set the guard a pick. He's already running left and right. Then you come and set a pick, and the big roll toward the basket, and the guard wouldn't even hit him most of the time because he was still focused on hitting that, getting the three. Like he wanted to get the three off rather than just take the easy bucket from the big, just rolling to the basket. That's when you knew it was a problem. That's not, you know, real basketball in real life anywhere. NBA, they're gonna take the easy bucket. If the big is rolling to the basket and he's open, he's gonna get the ball. And that's why I love the new patch, because it's gonna bring a balance to the game. The game is gonna be a bit more balanced. It's gonna feel more like actual basketball now. I know those guards, you know, they made that, you know, that 5'9", that 5'7" build. I know they're gonna be mad. They're you know, they're gonna feel like, you know, that build was a waste now, but most of them are not going down like that. Most of them have hit the lab and they found out still how to do it. You know, they're gonna still, trust me, it's still gonna be out here. It's not going anywhere. It's just been slowed down to where, you know, everybody can't do it, but it's still coming. But like, what I believe is if you follow some of these, the way I do it, some of these steps, it'll just be a little bit more easier for everybody on defense. Like, play help defense, kind of hedge, get back to your man, make the right switches. You know, y'all just have to communicate. You know, that's the big thing on defense. It has to be communication. Some, you know, people like to get in. You know, if you're running with randoms, I understand you just want to get in and just play the game. But it still needs you still need to talk a little bit to let, if you hit somebody hitting the screen, you want to make the right switch, hedge, and force these guards to a side. Don't let them come back. You know, don't let them run back and forth all day. Force them to a corner. Force them to the help. And, you know, and get the ball out their hands. And that's why I say this is just a huge win, and not only for the defense, just for the game in general. It just feels more like a balanced, a complete actual basketball game. It's, you know, it's actually fun to play. I'm actually enjoying it. I've been enjoying it since it came out, but I just enjoy it a bit more now. But that will be the end for this video right here. And like I said before, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button for me and even consider subscribing. Like, I'm really, you know, proud of 2K for this move they just made. That's a big move, and I'm having fun with it. But sus, we can't say the same for everybody. Man, I take that back. I don't feel sorry for those cheesers. You think they feel sorry for you? You think they felt sorry when they was running around left and right hitting you with all that cheese? You really think they felt sorry for the defense? Man, please.
Mike Wayne, change this shit right now. Mike Wayne, put this shit the way it was. I can't speed boost with this nigga no more.